How's it going, everyone? It's Louis Crypto here. I'm back with another Vechain update. Thank you guys for the support on the last video. Let's not forget to subscribe, like and comment religiously on every single video. It is much appreciated. So in the last Vechain update, we were at key levels of support. So there were two resistances that I marked out. I think it was this one and this one. And of course, the 200 EMA as well. If we are currently above the moving averages, price is attempting to break out to the upside. We've also got a shoulder, head and shoulder on Vechain with price targets much higher than the 200 EMA. However, this is what's keeping us in this downtrend, and while price is below this, it is acting as our top of the market. And we can see to the left that when we run into it, even if we get above, it must hold a support. We had a failure over here, resulting in a fake out, and so that's why price did actually continue much lower. Two new lows, lower than last year, in fact, guys. So that was quite a crazy experience. We did actually accumulate down here as well. We've just been accumulating over the last year essentially. And right now, what we are looking at on Vechain is the daily time frame that the moving averages, all three of these over here, are holding a support. We've also got a daily bullish cross, which would essentially signal for much higher price targets. We can see that we started to go up, and very soon after, a bullish cross had occurred. So we need to come down and confirm that as support. If this can be maintained, then price should continue to the 200 EMA. For that main reason, I am in longs at the moment. We will take a look at that today, but I have please do check out my Bitcoin update. It's very vital. We actually did take a long on Bitcoin in the last few days that we profited on, and after hitting that take profit, it did reverse, and so it's back down at the range low of support over on Bitcoin. So if it is the range low support, it should bounce from there. But if it were to get lost, that would then mean Vechain losing this key area of support. And this is very vital, because just before I turn on the drawings, I want to show you the bearish pattern, which I did mention in yesterday's update. But for the new people around here, just to let you guys know, there is a potential shoulder, head and shoulder. So although we have this inverse head and shoulder, this being the left head and then the right shoulder over here, we also have a bearish one. So bullish one is setting up, it's much bigger than the bearish one, so I guess we can say that this is the more accurate one. However, we do have this that is currently holding the neckline. I don't like to use trend lines, but I do when it comes to patterns. And we can see as I turn on the drawings, we have this ascending support over here that again is tying up very nicely with these moving averages. So that's why I'm setting my stop loss below this point, because if we were to go ahead and lose these moving averages, we're no longer in an uptrend. So essentially my stop loss is on the invalidation of this buy trade, but we are currently in profit, and it is of course nice at the moment. But it's not a worry for me even if we do go ahead and hit the stop loss, guys. I teach my students in the course and the one-to-one coaching that is vital to have like stringent risk management strategies. So with the strategies that I teach in the education, we can be right anywhere between 33 to 50% of the time and come out profitable, because we're going for more than one reward compared to our risk. So let's say we're risking 5%. I'm looking for more than 5%. That a 5% gain would be a one reward essentially. So a 15% gain versus a 5% risk would be a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio, meaning that you could be right 33 times out of 100 and still come out profitable as long as your take profits are being met and it is a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio. You can also do this with a 2-to-1, but it reduces the you need to be right more of the time essentially. So basically, we've taken about the fourth or fifth trade. We did one on Gala last night as well, which profited. Make sure you check out my Gala update that I've just posted, going in detail, in depth, explaining why I took the trade, why I set the take profit where it was, as well as my stop loss for you guys to learn from, totally for free. And again, as you see it working, if you do want to take action and 10x your learning curve, I'm more than happy to help you. Any questions, just ask over on my Twitter. Links are in the description to everything. But yeah, so this head and shoulders neckline over here, shoulder, head and shoulder, this is still being held. However, the reason of my long position over here is because we came down into this support, the neckline of the bearish pattern, and in my eyes should have broken down then. Again, we have now bounced from that area. It's not the strongest of bounces. We can actually in fact see on the daily time frame another wick rejection to the upside, suggesting that price does want to continue lower. But it's as I mentioned before, with my risk management strategy, this would be totally fine if it hits my stop loss. This would be even more than a 3-to-1, so a little bit above 3-to-1. So that would just essentially suggest that this red box fits into there just over 3 times. And so that's what I'm tending to do. My last 4 trades have all been 2-to-1s essentially. So basically this red box would fit into a two times. So I could win once, I'm up 2 rewards. I could lose, I'm still up 1 reward. Do you understand that? So I could win once and lose twice, and now I'm at break even. So the last 4 trades, not including this one, have been 4 trades, 3 wins and 1 loss, and they've all been 2-to-1. So I'm very up in terms of rewards as of this moment. I gained 6 rewards, I lost 1 reward, I'm up 5 rewards. So essentially, if this were to be a loss, I'd still be up 4 rewards essentially. So it doesn't even matter if this is to be a loss. This is what I actually teach in my education. So if that's something of interest, just message me over on my Twitter if you want to find out more about that. But yeah, so the main reason why our stop loss is down here, I'm giving it a lot of breathing room. Okay, I want it to be below the golden pocket. Look at where we bounced off of exactly. So I know going past this point would be invalidation of this buy trade. So that is essentially why I've put my stop loss there with entry down to here, just because I do believe this was the right shoulder of this head and shoulders pattern. And so we should have broken down over here. But it does look like, if I take off these drawings, that we are rounding off and looking to reverse from this point. That's as of now, with 10 hours of the day left. This could all change. I could be in minus by the time this video gets out to you guys after the editing. It's not a worry for me because of that risk management strategy, and so that should always be the case for you guys as well. You should never put too much on one trade. It doesn't matter. The next 100 trades, it's the accumulation of the next 100 trades that matter. Not this one, not the next one, not the next one after that. It's the accumulation of those 100 trades and the result after that point. You could go 1 month of absolutely negative, and then the next 2 months absolutely like hit record numbers that you've never seen before, for example. So there's not much to say today other than we are still holding this support. We did not validate the head and shoulders pattern, so price should now continue up to that 200 daily EMA up there. But we can see these 2 key resistance points on the 4-hour time frame. So I would be looking maybe to take profits over here if we don't get a breakthrough. So maybe take some partial profits or full profits over here. But the move in itself, if we are continuing with this uptrend, which as I can see now on the 4-hour, we came down to the 200 EMA. Look at the last time we came down there, 200 EMA being the white one. We put in a new high. So corrected down to it, put in a new high. Corrected down to it. We didn't put in a new high yet. We just formed this bullish crossover here, coming back down to test key levels of support, like nicely in line with where that bullish cross was, and then looking for that burst out of here and essentially holding up that head and shoulders neckline, and then basically potentially forming a double bottom over here or an ascending triangle pattern. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think stop loss will get hit and we do correct lower? Let me now get you the target out of the head and shoulders, and then we'll end it off there today. But yeah, I want to know your thoughts on what you think Vechain will do going forward. If we do collapse and we lose this head and shoulders neckline, look at that for some confluence. I would expect this region over here to be back tested as support over here. So yeah, between the price of 1615 and 1650, let's just say, and that is where we'd expect price to come down to for Vechain if this now does lose the neckline of the head and shoulders and then hit stop loss and come down to these, and this would be your target. So from here it will be gradual, but expecting an eventual reversal from this point. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think we'll go on this bearish path, or are we now has the opportunity for the bears now been missed as we are rounding off to head higher? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, as over half of you are not. Thank you for staying tuned and all the way until now. And if you need any guidance, whether that's to join my Discord community, profit along with us, there's so much information in there for longer term investment targets, as well as when I personally DCA, as well as DCA levels, even if I'm not DCAing. Everything is in there. If you want more information, just private message me on my Twitter. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next one. And as always, peace.